There was a time when shooting was everything to me. It gave me focus, excitement, and a real sense of connection. But somewhere along the way, that spark faded. I stopped feeling the thrill. Then one day, I picked up a PCP Air Rifle, and with just one shot, it all came rushing back. The power, the precision, the quiet snap of compressed air, it reminded me why I loved shooting in the first place. Since then, I've gone all in. I've tested dozens of PCP rifles, pushed them in real-world conditions, and taken a deep dive into what makes some rifles stand out, while others fall short. In this video, I'll share what I've learned and give you an honest guide to the best PCP rifles of 2025, whether you're brand new or a seasoned shooter. If you enjoy this kind of content, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me keep making videos like this, and I'd love to have you along for the journey. Now, let's start with the basics. The Gamo Arrow is a standout for beginners. It's chambered in .22 caliber, and it's straightforward and easy to use, especially if you're coming from springers or break barrels. The rifle hits speeds of around 900 feet per second, and gives you about 60 shots per fill thanks to a 90cc air cylinder that tops off at 2000 psi. It comes with a 10-shot rotary magazine, and it's incredibly quiet for its size thanks to Gamo's Whisper Fusion sound dampening tech. The trigger is adjustable in 2 stages and feels decent out of the box. The synthetic stock keeps it lightweight, which is great for younger or smaller shooters, although that can make it feel a bit floaty when you're trying to stabilize your shots at longer distances. But for the price, it's a fantastic entry point. Now, if you're looking for something compact and versatile, something that can pull double duty as a pistol-style or short carbine-style shooter, the Umarex Notos CRK is definitely worth checking out. This one is also .22 caliber and shoots 12-grain pellets at around 750 feet per second, putting out around 18 foot-pounds of energy. It's light, it's nimble, and it's just plain fun. You get a 7-shot rotary magazine and a smooth side lever, and you can expect tight groups at 40 to 50 yards. Accuracy is one of the Notos' biggest strengths. It uses a 66 Sickities regulated air cylinder that fills to 1900 psi and gives you about 20 consistent shots per fill. It's quieter than you'd expect, thanks to Umarex's silent air tech. And the total weight hovers around 4 pounds, which makes it one of the easiest PCPs to shoot offhand. It's a great option for backyard pest control or just target shooting for fun. Just keep in mind the limited shot count and the fact that some pellet types might not cycle perfectly in the mag. If you want to step up slightly in size and power without jumping too far in price, the Hatsan FlashPup QE deserves a serious look. This compact bullpup delivers impressive performance for its price tag. In .22 caliber, it can push pellets past 1000 feet per second and deliver over 35 foot-pounds of energy. It comes with a 230 CIATC air cylinder that fills to 2900 psi, giving you between 40 to 60 shots depending on the caliber. The quiet energy barrel really does its job of reducing noise, and the compact bullpup layout means you get a lot of power in a short package. The rifle includes Hatsan's Quattro trigger system, which is a 2-stage unit, and an adjustable cheek rest for a better fit. Stability isn't quite the same as a full-length rifle when you're trying to shoot at extended distances, but it's a strong performer and highly maneuverable in tight spots or out in the field. As you move into rifles that cost a bit more, you start getting better regulators, smoother triggers, and more consistent shot strings. The Umarex Gauntlet 2 is one of the best performers in this mid-level category. Available in .22, .25, and .30 calibers, each version is tuned for solid energy output. The .25 caliber version in particular can push pellets close to 1000 feet per second with over 50 foot-pounds of muzzle energy. That's raccoon and woodchuck territory. What makes the Gauntlet 2 shine is its regulator, which delivers consistent velocities across the entire fill. It has a 24 cubic inch tank, which is about 393 cc, and gives you up to 70 shots in .22. It's not a lightweight rifle at around 8.5 pounds, but it balances well and the performance justifies the heft. It's also impressively quiet for its size, with a well-designed baffled shroud. For mid-budget shooters looking for consistent accuracy and power, It's hard to beat. Another strong performer in the same price class is the Benjamin Marauder. This one's been a favorite among airgun enthusiasts for years, and there's a good reason why it's still relevant in 2025. It's available in 177, .22, and 25, and in .22 caliber, it can easily push 1,000 feet per second, with sub-MOA groups at 50 yards. It's fully shrouded for noise reduction, and comes with a smooth two-stage adjustable trigger. The air tube fills to 2,000 psi, and gives you between 50 and 70 shots per fill, depending on your settings and caliber. What makes the Marauder especially appealing is how easy it is to upgrade. You can swap regulators, change stocks, even upgrade the barrel if you want. If you like to tinker, this is a dream platform. The only drawback is weight. If you get the walnut stock, it pushes the rifle up toward 8 pounds, which can be a bit much for long offhand shooting sessions. One rifle that deserves to be mentioned early is the Kral Arms Puncher Breaker. This mid-range bullpup has built a solid reputation among airgun shooters for offering impressive features at a very competitive price. Made in Turkey, it combines solid performance with a tactical look that stands out. Chambered in .22 caliber, it uses a 12-shot rotary magazine and a side lever action that feels smooth and reliable. Power-wise, it puts out around 35 to 40 foot-pounds of energy, making it capable for small game hunting and target work alike. The Puncher Breaker is regulated and features a 280cc air cylinder that fills to 2,900 psi, giving you a solid shot count without constant refilling. You can also adjust the power level depending on your needs, which adds even more versatility. While it's a bit louder than some rifles in the same price bracket, adding a suppressor can easily fix that. The synthetic stock isn't flashy, but it's tough and practical, built to handle real-world use. Overall, this is the kind of rifle that can grow with you. Easy to shoot, reliable, and upgrade-friendly whether you're starting out or looking to expand your setup. The AirForce Condor SS is a standout choice for shooters ready to level up with more control and precision. It's a single-shot modular rifle with a distinctive design, offering about 40 foot-pounds of energy and 40 shots per fill from its 300cc spin-lock tank at 3,000 psi. What sets it apart is the adjustable power wheel, letting you tune it down for quiet plinking or ramp it up for serious hunting. It may not look traditional, but if you want long-range potential and real flexibility, the Condor SS delivers. For those who prefer refinement, the BSA R10 SE offers mid to high-end performance with a polished feel. Available in 177 and 22, the 22 version hits around 950 to 1,000 feet per second and delivers 30 foot-pounds of energy. Its regulated action is smooth and consistent, with up to 80 accurate shots per 280cc fill at 232 bar. With a 10-shot magazine, bolt action, and crisp two-stage trigger, it handles beautifully. Whether you go with synthetic or walnut, the build quality is excellent. While it's not highly adjustable, the R10 SE is one of the most reliable and well-balanced rifles in its class. The Sig Sauer MCX Virtus PCP is a standout in the premium air rifle category and deserves to be front and center. Modeled after Sig's popular MCX Firearm, it brings a tactical feel and semi-automatic performance to the PCP world. Chambered in .22 caliber, it uses a 30-round belt-fed magazine that feeds cleanly and reliably, giving you fast follow-up shots without the need to operate a bolt or side lever. This rifle shoots between 700 and 900 feet per second, delivering around 20 foot-pounds of energy, ideal for plinking, reactive targets, and short to mid-range shooting sessions. It's powered by a 213cc air tank that fills to 3,000 psi and can provide up to 100 shots per fill, depending on how rapidly you're shooting. While it's not designed for precision work beyond 50 yards, it holds solid 1-inch groups at that distance, which is more than enough for its intended use. What makes the MCX Virtus stand out is how customizable it is. With full-length Picatinny rails, an AR-style grip, and a collapsible stock, it feels like a modern sporting rifle in your hands. And despite being semi-auto, it runs surprisingly quiet. This isn't a bench rest gun or a long-range tack driver. But if you want something that's fast, fun, and functional for training or high-volume target shooting, the MCX Virtus hits that sweet spot. Speaking of modular rifles with a tactical edge, the Brocock Commander XR takes that idea even further. This rifle is built with hunting and adaptability in mind. It's available in 1-77, 22, and 25 calibers, and in 22, you're getting up to 1,000 feet per second and around 38 foot-pounds of energy. It has a fully regulated system and uses a 400 cc carbon fiber bottle filled to 300 bar, which delivers around 100 consistent shots per fill, depending on your settings. The Commander XR comes with a side lever action, a 10-round magazine, and an AR-style folding stock. You've got plenty of Picatinny space for accessories, and the entire build feels like it's ready for real-world use. What's really nice about this rifle is the attention to balance. It's around 6.8 pounds, which is light enough to carry in the field, but stable enough for bench work. Accuracy is spot on, especially with the right pellets, and you can reliably shoot sub-half-inch groups at 50 yards. One thing to get used to is that the side lever is positioned on the left side of the action, which may take some practice if you're used to right side cocking, but once you've shot it for a bit, it feels very intuitive. Whether you're targeting game or just spending hours at the range, the Commander XR gives you performance and flexibility in a well-built platform. For those who want elegance and engineering precision in one rifle, the Weihrauch HW100 stands as one of the best options money can buy. Built in Germany, this rifle is known for its silky smooth operation, whisper quiet report, and tack-driving accuracy. You can get it in .177 or 22, and in 22 it typically pushes pellets around 900 to 1,000 feet per second with about 30 foot-pounds of muzzle energy. The HW100 features a 14-shot rotary magazine and an incredibly refined side lever that's arguably one of the smoothest in the industry. Its 200cc air cylinder fills to 200 bar and delivers around 100 shots per fill. The regulated design ensures consistency, and the match-grade trigger allows for crisp, predictable shots. The rifle is also one of the quietest in its class, making it a favorite for backyard shooting and discreet hunting. The walnut stock is beautifully finished and ergonomic, which gives the rifle a luxurious feel every time you shoulder it. While it might not have as many tuning options as some of the tactical rifles out there, the HW100 is a pure joy to shoot. It's reliable, consistent, and built to last. If you value craftsmanship, this is one to seriously consider. The Benjamin Bulldog 357 is one of the first rifles you should look at if you're stepping into the world of big-bore PCPs. Built in a compact bullpup layout, this rifle is designed for serious power and close to mid-range hunting. Chambered in 357 caliber, it's capable of launching 145 grain projectiles at speeds up to 9-10 feet per second, delivering a massive 200 foot-pounds of energy, far beyond what you'd get from typical .22 or .25 caliber air guns. That kind of power puts animals like coyotes or even feral hogs well within its capabilities. The Bulldog runs on a 340cc air reservoir that fills to 3,000 psi, and because it's pushing out so much energy, you'll get around 10 to 15 solid shots per fill. It comes with a 5-shot magazine and a side lever action that feels dependable and rugged in the field. One of the standout features is the sound trap baffle system, which actually does a great job of reducing the noise. Especially considering the caliber. At about 36 inches long, it's easy to maneuver and carry, and the synthetic stock is built to handle real-world use. While it's not made for sub-MOA groups at long range, within 50 to 75 yards, it hits hard and stays accurate when paired with the right ammo. Now, if precision is your top priority, especially for long-range target shooting or field competitions, the FX Dreamline Classic is a rifle that should be on your radar. FX has built a reputation for cutting-edge design, and the Dreamline combines that with a more traditional look. You get a beautiful walnut stock, wrapped around some of the most tunable internals in the airgun world. The rifle is available in a range of calibers, but the .22 version is a favorite among many shooters. It reaches speeds close to 1,000 feet per second, and delivers around 40 foot-pounds of energy, depending on how you tune it. The Dreamline uses the FX Smooth Twist X barrel system, which allows you to swap barrel liners to suit different types of projectiles, from standard pellets to heavier slugs. It's powered by a 400cc carbon fiber bottle that fills to 250 bar, giving you about 100 consistent shots per fill. What makes this rifle so appealing is how customizable it is. You can adjust the regulator, hammer spring, and valve flow without tools, fine-tuning everything to match your shooting style. The side lever is buttery smooth, the trigger is clean and adjustable, and the overall noise level is minimal. Whether you're bench rest shooting or taking precise shots at 100 yards, this rifle is designed to deliver top-tier results. Next up is a rifle that represents the future of airgun technology, the Daystate Wolverine R. This one blends mechanical craftsmanship with electronic regulation, and the results are impressive. It's available in several calibers, and the 22 version offers speeds up to 1,000 feet per second with around 38 foot-pounds of energy. It features a 400cc carbon fiber air bottle and uses Daystate's electronic Harper valve system, which maintains near-perfect shot-to-shot consistency throughout the fill. With up to 100 shots per fill and a 10-shot rotary magazine, you're getting a refined, efficient shooting experience that's hard to match. Accuracy is where this rifle truly shines. The Lothar Walther barrel combined with the electronic regulation system allows for tight, repeatable groups even at extended ranges. The stock is beautifully finished and feels like it belongs on a custom hunting rifle. The side lever action is smooth and intuitive, and it's fully shrouded to keep the noise down. If you're a hunter or a serious target shooter looking for something that offers advanced performance in a premium package, the Wolverine R checks every box. Of course, when it comes to adjustability and performance, very few rifles can match the FX Impact M4. This is the rifle that hardcore airgun shooters rave about, and for good reason. It's available in multiple calibers all the way up to 30, but the 22 version strikes a great balance between power and shot count. You can expect around 1,000 feet per second, with energy levels close to 40 foot-pounds, but that's just the beginning. The FX Impact is one of the most modular PCP rifles on the market. You can swap barrels, change calibers, and fine-tune every element of the rifle's internals. The Impact M4 includes the Smooth Twist X barrel system, full regulator adjustment, a tunable hammer spring, and even valve control. The 580cc carbon fiber bottle fills to 250 bar and gives you up to 150 usable shots per fill, depending on how it's set up. You also get a crisp 2-stage trigger, side lever cocking, and a fully shrouded barrel for quiet operation. With the right tuning and the right ammo, this rifle is capable of shooting sub-inch groups at 100 yards. It's a bit of a learning curve if you're new to air guns, but for experienced shooters, it's an absolute dream. If you want full control over your rifle's performance and the ability to push the limits of accuracy, this is the platform to do it. Now, let's finish this segment with something designed for pinpoint accuracy at match level. The Steyr Hunting 5 is a field-capable version of their legendary competition rifles. It's available in .1 77 and 22 and is all about delivering Olympic-level precision in a portable design. In 177, it shoots at around 700 feet per second with 16 foot-pounds of energy, which might sound low compared to other rifles, but this is a rifle built for accuracy, not raw power. The Hunting 5 features a unique linear magazine system that allows for quick and effortless cycling between shots. The trigger is incredibly light and crisp, as you'd expect from a company with a history in 10-meter competition. Its air cylinder fills to 200 bar and provides around 100 shots per fill. The integrated suppressor keeps it whisper quiet, and the overall build quality is flawless. This is a rifle that will consistently shoot quarter-inch groups at 50 yards. If your focus is field target, precision shooting, or just having the most accurate rifle possible, the Hunting 5 is one of the best rifles in the world to do it. By now, we've gone through rifles from entry-level to high-end precision, and even big-bore models. But choosing the right PCP rifle isn't just about numbers on a spec sheet. It's about knowing what kind of shooter you are and the kind of experience you're looking for. If you're just getting started, something like the Gamo Arrow or Umarex Notos CRK is perfect. These rifles are lightweight, easy to fill, and simple to operate. They help you focus on the basics, loading, filling, trigger control, without getting overwhelmed by settings or tuning. They're quiet, affordable, and great for plinking or light pest control. Once you get more comfortable, you'll probably want more power and consistency. That's where rifles like the Benjamin Marauder, Hatsan FlashPup, and Umarex Gauntlet 2 come in. With better regulators and shot counts, these mid-tier rifles allow you to stretch your range to 70 or even 100 yards. They're accurate, versatile, and easy to upgrade, with active communities built around mods and tuning tips. If you want something more refined, rifles like the FX Dreamline, Brocock Commander XR, or Weihrauch HW100 offer premium build quality and performance. These are built for serious hunters and long-range shooters who want precision, consistency, and the ability to tweak their setup for different conditions. They're also supported by top-tier manufacturers with great long-term reliability. For those who need serious power, something like the Benjamin Bulldog .357 opens up big bore shooting. With energy levels around 200 foot-pounds, it's designed for larger game and ethical one-shot takedowns. You'll sacrifice shot count, but what you get in return is reliable stopping power at field distances. At the very top, rifles like the FX Impact M4 and Daystate Wolverine R offer total control over performance. The FX Impact is incredibly modular, capable of shooting slugs or pellets, and fine-tuned for different tasks. The Daystate brings in electronic regulation for unmatched shot-to-shot consistency. These rifles are for those who love dialing in every setting and pushing the limits of accuracy. Whichever rifle you choose, one thing you'll need to think about is how you're going to fill it. PCP rifles need compressed air, and if your rifle has a small tank and fills to a lower pressure like the Notos or Arrow, a hand pump works fine. But once you move to larger tanks or higher pressures, a hand pump becomes difficult to manage. In that case, a scuba tank or carbon fiber bottle makes a huge difference. You can fill them at a dive shop and use them to top off your rifle several times. Or you can go all in with a high-pressure compressor, which gives you total independence and saves a lot of effort if you shoot regularly. Ammo is another big piece of the puzzle. Cheap pellets can ruin accuracy due to inconsistent weight and shape. For .22 caliber rifles, JSB Exact Jumbo and H&N Barracuda Match are two of the most reliable choices. They're consistent and accurate, especially at medium and long ranges. If you're shooting at extended distances or using higher-powered rifles, slugs might be a better fit. They carry more energy and cut through the wind better, but often require more power and barrel tuning. That's where rifles like the FX Impact shine. They let you adjust settings and choose liners to match specific slugs. Always test a few options to find what your barrel prefers. Clean the barrel first, shoot a few mags to settle it in, then start measuring your groups. Scopes are also essential. Most PCP rifles don't come with iron sights, so picking the right optic makes a big difference. For closer shooting, a 3-9x or 4-12x scope works well. For long-range work, go for something like a 6-24x with side focus. Reticles with holdover marks like mil dot or hash styles are extremely useful when you're dealing with pellet drop and wind at range. Stability matters too. Whether you're testing pellets or dialing in for long shots, a good bipod, shooting bag, or bench rest will tighten your groups. Shooting offhand is great for hunting, but for precision, you need to eliminate as much movement as possible. Maintenance might not be flashy, but it's crucial. PCP rifles need care to stay accurate and reliable. Use airgun-safe cleaning gear, keep the barrel clean, and make sure seals and O-rings stay in good shape. Even something as simple as running a few felt pellets every few hundred shots helps preserve performance. One smart habit is keeping a shooting log. Record fill pressures, pellet types, shot counts, group sizes, even how your rifle feels on different days. Over time, this data helps you spot trends, fix issues early, and dial in your gear more effectively. It's especially helpful if you're tuning or testing new ammo. At the end of the day, all of this, gear, tuning, testing, is about enhancing the experience, that quiet moment before the shot, the feel of the trigger, the sound of a clean hit. That's what makes PCP shooting special. It's personal, precise, and incredibly satisfying. So, whether you're just starting out or chasing the next level of performance, I hope this guide helps you find a rifle that fits. There's a great community out there and plenty of knowledge to tap into. Don't hesitate to ask questions, share your results, and learn from others along the way. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit like, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment. I'll be doing more reviews, tests, and tips for getting the most out of your PCP rifles. Until next time, keep shooting straight and have fun.